Hey everybody, this is Troy with KullySupply, here today to talk to you about the Zurn vacuum breaker, part number P6000-B-HP. KullySupply, part number 158790. This vacuum breaker fits in Zurn Flush Valves. It goes in the vacuum breaker tube below the flush valve body. Fits in both 1.5" vacuum breaker tubes, like this one here for a toilet. It's in here like that. And it also fits in 3/4 inch vacuum breaker tubes for urinals. There's also an 1.25" vacuum breaker tube in some older urinals. It's not very common, but this vacuum breaker will fit in there as well. So this vacuum breaker is two parts. It's got this blue rubber that's chemical resistant rubber that's not going to break down with harsh chemicals or chlorine in your water. It's flexible, kind of opens up at the bottom here so water can flow through this. There's also this molded disc here, this little white plastic. This is a hard plastic disc. So this disc sits in here to hold the vacuum breaker open. If you didn't have that disc, the vacuum breaker could mush and block the water flow. You could have a leak or a problem. What does this vacuum breaker do? The vacuum breaker repair kit fits inside of the vacuum breaker tube, just like this. It is a little bit loose in there. When the flush valve flushes, water will flow through here and this will expand, sealing against these little vent holes on the side of the vacuum breaker tube. After the end of the flush, this will shrink back and be a little bit loose in here like it is now. That'll allow air to come in these vent holes on the side, breaking the vacuum that's happening inside of this vacuum breaker tube. That way you're getting all the water out into the fixture. This vacuum breaker is the newer style with this extra skirt around the base here. This is for today's lower consumption fixtures. Both toilets and urinals today operate at higher pressure and lower volume for water saving. So what that means is that pressure can build up in the fixture and push back up against this. And if you didn't have this skirt here, water could come back up along the side of the vacuum breaker, leak out the side of the vacuum breaker tube through these holes. So there it is. That is the Zurn P6000-B-HP vacuum breaker repair kit from Zurn. Part number 158790 from KullySupply.com.